like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captive. I'm on to you. Used to pay to run my life, sending the rainbows, playing it cool. I don't felt this in ages, and I've no more patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a bit longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger. You're stronger.
Alright guys, we are inside YTFS. This is before opening hours, but the manager let me come in and go ahead and check this because they don't open until 9 on weekdays. So this is the store that I talked about with all the supplements. As you can see across the store, they have tons and tons of supplements. Literally, it's the Walmart for supplements. And it's like the only place in town that has it. So if you're in the Northwest Arkansas area, there's a Rogers location and a Fayetteville location. But this InBody scan is what I usually check my body fat on. It prints out a copy. I checked one like 2 weeks ago that I shared on my Instagram. So if you don't follow my Instagram, you probably didn't see it. But I'll compare the two. This is my second check-in. I hit a new low weight this morning, and I'm hoping that my body fat has dropped and I didn't lose that much muscle. So find out.
Measuring your weight.
Alright, printing out the results. There's no way that I'm 3.4% body fat. Last time I checked, it said I was 6.7% body fat, but I was 5 or 6 pounds heavier. So deep in this far into prep, I've definitely lost like 6 pounds, but I think that I'm probably more so around like a true 5.5 or 6%. I mean, there's no way that I'm, no. But that's a better read it. Maybe I should do it again. That's kind of, that's kind of off.
I don't know.
90.
It's the same
90
exact
pounds
way
of
you did
muscle.
it last time, right?
It's the same way, yeah.
Same exact way you did it last time, and
Okay,
I mean
well,
the
point
progress.
Yeah, the point is that these things aren't going to be completely accurate. I know I'm not 3.4%, or I would be dying. All right, y'all. Here is the very first check-in that I did. There are my stats. 165 weight. Oh, where are we? Here we go. 165 weight, 90.2 pounds of muscle at 6.2% body fat. And at the time that I measured this, the date's up there. So I'm 5'7", 26 male. That's the date, which was June 8th. And the date on this one is July 1st. So less than a month, 4 weeks of progress. And I checked it twice on this one. So every single column is your check-in. That was the first one that I just showed you. Then I weighed in this morning at 161.7, 90.6 pounds of muscle, and 3.4% body fat. And I was like, no, that can't be right. So we did it again, and it showed almost exactly the same thing, except 0.2 pounds less muscle and 0.3% more fat. So there's the two check-ins. I don't think that's accurate whatsoever. I think I'm still like 2 to 3% above that. When I checked in at 6.2% body fat, I felt like I was actually like 8 to 8.5, and then now that it says I'm 3, I think I'm more like 6. So that's like a true 6% body fat or so. But the real thing that I wanted to measure was if I was dropping body fat and if I was keeping my muscle, which I am. So at least the test results show that I'm making some progress, and that's really what I wanted to consistently base my idea of my physique off of, is the scale in the morning, every morning if I'm dropping weight, and then if I'm dropping body fat by checking the InBody every 2 weeks or so. So that's pretty much it. That's the check-in. I'll show you a little physique update here just to kind of see what I'm looking like 23 days out. We are back from cardio, 40 minutes on the Stairmaster, and I just made up my breakfast, which is oats and egg whites. So I made it pretty simple this morning just so I could get in and make it pretty quickly since I'm starving. I've been really hungry after cardio. Went ahead and showered and got dressed, made this up. We have to head to the post office and a few other places, I think, today. So I'm gonna eat this real quick. Does anyone else ever do this though? I'm kind of that point in prep where this actually tastes good, like a delectable dessert. Chocolate, protein, oats, and then I'll put my egg whites inside it and kind of just like, just a little bit there. I don't know why that tastes so good. I've done it before, but I don't know. Does anyone else do that? Comment below if you do that or if that's weird. Oh my gosh. I have, is it 15 pills? 15 pills here, 15 vitamins, drugs, nutrients, PEDs, steroids. All right, you gotta give this video a thumbs up if I can do this in one go. I usually take all my vitamins all together because there's no way I'm gonna sit here and, you know, do one by one, 3 by 3 or whatever, so let's just do this. Like, subscribe, comment. Routine. All right, and the last thing I'll do for right after breakfast is I'll do some OptiGreens. I'm gonna do just 1 scoop of this because I do get in a lot of other greens throughout the day, like asparagus, spinach, lettuce, things like that. So I'm gonna do, that wasn't even a full scoop. I'm gonna do 1 scoop of that. That just helps with basic overall digestion. I'm actually almost out of this, so I need to go get back into some more. But I might as well go over all those supplements since I just took all 15 of them. I'll go kind of show you guys. I guess it doesn't matter what the brand is or anything like that. I'll just kind of go over basically real quickly what all of them are and kind of why I take them. Oh, damn, I'm so healthy now. Package secured. We just got back from the post office to try to figure out the shipping issue. I'm looking over here. I need to be looking right there. And then we went to Whole Foods, looked around there. That was very hard because there were so many healthy options. And we tried not to spend like $1,000 there. I could easily spend $1,000 at Whole Foods, probably a week on just like super nutritious organic stuff. Another exciting package came in that I actually had to go retrieve my Alphalete board shorts that I will be wearing on stage in 23 days had just showed up, so I'll break these babies out. Package, nice design. And I actually went to my old apartment because these got delivered there by accident. And the lady was really nice and gave me the package back. So here is what they look like. Kapow, green. And they're actually pretty dang stretchy. So I might try these on to see what they look like, and then I'll start posing in these so that I can kind of get a feel for being in them, and then, you know, obviously the entire look without the tans. So, okay, so we had a pre-workout meal, and we got some more packages in here. I'm not sure what that even is. It's from Amazon, but this one right here, I gotta show you. It's been a little bit since I've gotten a package from them, and oh, there you go. Eat Me Guilt-Free Brownies. As you guys know, if you follow me on Instagram, I post about these all the time. Not right now, since I am in prep, and these are relatively high fat, but not really high fat, but for a protein snack, I usually can't fit these in super conveniently throughout the day, but this is their new flavor, which I'm super excited to try. Got a little note which says, let's read it. Shout out Brian. Oh, never mind, it's not a note. It's just the packing number or whatever. Here we go. 14 karat gold brownies. So I'm not gonna have one of these right now. I might have one later if I could fit it in, but they're supposed to be sprinkled with some real gold. Just kidding, fit gold. The macros on this one is 10 fat, which is okay some days. I can probably fit that. 4 fiber, 6 sugar, 14 grams of protein, 186 calories total. And the carbs, this is where these do pretty well. It's only 10 carbs. So you can use code BENNY10 to save yourself 10% off if you want some of these. And they sent me 2 boxes, I think 2 boxes of the same kind. They usually send me boxes every single month. I absolutely love these things. They're one of my favorite protein snacks. When I'm not on prep, I'll be having one of these a day. These are just easy to keep in my bag or in my truck. And if I'm doing errands or something and I can't get to a meal or I'm starving, this is a perfect little macro filler for the day. So I'm gonna put these and hide these away until prep is over because I will be doing more of these And they have tons of other good flavors. The other flavors they have, if you don't like gold chocolate brownies, the red velvet is really good, the tuxedo, and then the peanut butter bliss. That one, those three right there. Sometimes I'll binge and I've eaten up to like 5 or 6 in a day. So wouldn't recommend that, but I have done it. They're amazing. They're super moist. You can warm them up. You can have them with milk. Just a great dessert. Anyway, kind of sad that I can't have one of these right now, but I just had my beef and rice and we're about to go to the gym, hit some chest, and then I'm about to take my pre-workout. Then I'm gonna come back and maybe go over my supplements a little bit. All right, what is up, guys? It is near the end of the day. I have one more meal left that I'm going to probably take a while to cook and try to savor it as much as possible. It is only 6:22, and I usually get to bed around 10 to 11 after I chill out for the rest of the day and watch like some TV or start editing this YouTube video, for example. But I wanted to go over my supplements because in the last video I told you that I didn't add any of my supplementation routine in my diet just because it could be its whole other separate video by itself, because I do take a lot of drugs, or supplements, I mean. So I'll start off with stuff I take first thing in the morning on an empty stomach while I'm in prep. Usually I don't take many supplements at all when I'm not prepping for a show in the morning, and then I'll show you after my first meal what supplements I take that are mainly stuff that I always kind of take, or general health supplements, and then stuff for pre-workout, post-workout, and then maybe at the end of the day a few supplements. So I'll go through those in order, and I'm not going to explain a lot about them. I'll just show you basically what I'm taking, and then you can look into it yourself and kind of get your own idea of if it would be helpful for you or not. But basically I'm going to start off with, first thing I take in the morning is Yohimbine, HCl or hydrochloride. Yohimbine in itself is basically just a supplement that I take on fasted stomach, no food, right before cardio, 30 to 60 minutes before I do my cardio. This basically supports fat burning, helps suppress my appetite in the morning, kind of break into those triglycerides a little bit so that I can burn a little bit more fat. Just makes it a little bit more effective while I'm cutting. Usually this is a product that I don't take year round. Actually, I think that's the only other thing. Oh, EAAs. I will mix this in with some water in the morning just because I'm on an empty stomach. A branched chain amino acid or an EAA like this, since I'm on such a low calorie diet, I'll take like 2 to 3 scoops of these a day and just mix it in my new jug that I got from Whole Foods today. I'll mix 2 or 3 scoops inside this 1 gallon jug, and I'll kind of sip on that in between meals. I'll drink it with my meals. I'll drink it during my workout. This basically just keeps me from going catabolic so that I can stay in an anabolic state as much as possible while I'm not feeding my body as much calories as it's used to, because I don't want to lose any muscle. So it helps you drink water because it tastes delicious. This specific brand is NutraBio. I really like that one. I've been taking that one for a long time. This is called Alpha EAA because it has alpha GPC in it, which is just like a nootropic, kind of helps you focus a little bit. Doesn't give you any energy, doesn't have any caffeine, it's not a stimulant, but this is something that can be super beneficial if you're cutting. If you're not cutting, and you're eating enough calories to sustain like your weight and build muscle, then you really don't need this because most likely you are getting a lot of amino acids from your food. So that's for the morning. Now on to breakfast. Stuff that I take pretty much year round, and I would pretty much recommend for anyone to take just for general health and optimization if you're into fitness or if you're trying to make sure all the grounds are covered for general health. I take an omega-3 fatty acid. This is basically just for brain function, hormone health. There's a few calories in this, only a few grams of fat, but they're healthy fats, obviously, hence why they're called fish oils. You can find them in fish. I take this pretty much year round. I've been taking it for like 6 years straight now, along with Men's Sports Multi. This is just fancy for men's multivitamin. As you can see on the back of this one, there's a ton of ingredients. And I'm not even going to go through all these, but these are all basic ingredients that in case I'm missing any nutrients or micronutrients in my diet, which I probably am since I'm so low calorie right now, this helps me fill that a little bit. This one also has some MCT oil in there, which is like a gram of fat, so I'm getting essentially like some healthy fats from some of my vitamins. CLA, this is something I won't take year round, but this is an omega-6 fatty acid, another healthy fat. This can help inhibit fat storage, so this healthy fat can actually help kind of optimize making your body use stored fat for energy. Can help with like support weight loss, training recovery, inhibit fat storage, like I said. So this is definitely not needed during the off season, but right now, I kind of just added in there just for a little extra advantage, but really I'm not sure that if I took it out, anything would happen. I don't think anything would. I can literally run out of it and be all right with not getting another bottle of it. K2 and D3, basically K2 and D3 together are shown to be a little more beneficial. This is just a vitamin D vitamin, basically Revive Nutrition or Revive Sports. I'm not sure what the brand is, but this brand in particular I've heard a lot about, so I actually just got this. This is the first time actually the last 2 weeks that I've even taken K2 and vitamin D3 together. The reason they're a little bit better together is because K2 actually helps deliver D3 into like the bone where it should be a little bit better than D3 or vitamin D3 by itself. I take Super C every single day as well. This is basic immune health, helps support your immune system. Oh, I forgot. This one is one actually I will take in the morning on top of the yohimbine and the EAAs. I'll mix some L-carnitine in there. L-carnitine gets you into like more of a thermogenic state while you're training, especially if you're fasted. So this is why I'll do just like a scoop, maybe 2 scoops of this. I don't think there's any calories in this. No, there's no calories in this, but the other ingredients are L-carnitine tartrate, green tea leaf extract, which is just like a herbal ingredient for helping transport fatty acids. So this is another one of those cutting agents that I don't take year round, but right now, again, so that I cover all those grounds. Oh, Adrenal Restore. This is one that I'll take kind of intuitively throughout the year, not constantly year round like I do the fish oils or multivitamins, but this Adrenal Restore is a really cool product because I'm someone that takes a lot of caffeine. I'll have coffee in the morning, I'll have an energy drink throughout the day. My pre-workout is super high stimulant. It's sometimes around 300 to 400 milligrams of caffeine. This is something I take to help restore my adrenal glands that caffeine attaches to give me that energy. This helps restore that. It helps with stress, especially while I'm dieting and training and doing so much cardio all the time. This can help, manage my stress levels and help restore those adrenal glands that are pretty much fried because of all the caffeine that I'm taking. So that's a product that you can look into if you're someone that, is always on caffeine and you want to take, a 3 to 4 day break from it. This can help optimize that 3 to 4 day break and help you feel like when you come back to taking pre-workout that it's like your first time again because you're a lot more sensitive to it. That kind of helps, speed that process up rather than taking like 2 weeks, off of caffeine, which is pretty hard to do. TUDCA, overall liver health. I've done a few SARMs in the past and I've heard that TUDCA, if there is any effect that these SARMs have on your body, that this TUDCA actually helps with liver. So, and if you're a drinker as well, this can be like a liver guard. Helps bowel flow. I haven't really noticed that because I take other products for my digestion and bowel flow. But yeah, this is basically just overall supports liver health. It can be a liver guard, so if you're someone that drinks alcohol and destroys your liver on the weekends, this could be a product that could help you out and maybe avoid some problems that you might have from that. Kidney support. I take this, and this is actually a new product that I just started taking as well because I felt like I had some issues going on with my kidneys. I started freaking out and started self-diagnosing myself with kidney disease or kidney cancer like a week ago because right in the very back of my back, right where my kidney should be, because I looked this up, trust me, I was like up for until 1 a.m. looking this up, like extreme pain. I thought I was passing a kidney stone. I was having like weird symptoms of everything that they were saying on Google. So I picked this up and actually it legitimately got better. Like I am healed, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling limber. It got so bad to the point where I couldn't even sit back in my car or on the couch without like this pain. So I was icing it, taking Epsom salt baths, trying to massage it, which wasn't a good idea because that actually ended up making it hurt worse. But I got this because this is just overall kidney function. So for my bladder and like having to pee so much and stuff like that, I was having all these symptoms. This actually is just basically like a guard for that, just like that other TUDCA is for liver. Matador. This is a glucose disposal agent. This is something that I don't take year round either, but right now since I'm getting more and more sensitive to carbs because I'm fluctuating my carbs up and down all the time and I'm lowering them more on a consistent basis. I'm eating like a low carb diet to try to lean out obviously for my show. This can help whenever I do have a huge influx of carbs into my system. This helps distribute those carbs, or not distribute, deliver those carbs intracellular faster and more efficiently so that I can actually utilize them a little bit better rather than them just kind of sitting on my stomach out of nowhere because my body's not used to them. So this is a cool product if you're doing a low carb diet or you're prepping for a show. This can help whenever you do take in an extreme amount of carbs that your body's not used to. Helps kind of deliver those intracellular, help you get that pump and the fullness. You're supposed to take that product 30 to 60 minutes before you have your highest carb meal. I actually did it today before I had my oats because there was like 40 to 50 grams of my oats. That's my highest carbing meal of the day. For pre-workout, pretty simple. Take a regular pre-workout. I switch up pre-workouts all the time. It's not even worth mentioning what pre-workout I take because I'll literally switch from pre-workout to pre-workout to pre-workout. Doesn't really matter what it is. I just don't like creatine added into my pre-workout. I don't like proprietary blends. I like to know how much caffeine I'm taking. I'll generally take a pre-workout anywhere from 200 to 400 milligrams of caffeine per serving. That usually gets me going enough to hit the gym hard. If it's high caffeine, caffeine in itself is a thermogenic and it's a vasorestrictor, which means it kind of fights against the pump agent inside the pre-workout. So you're having the pump agent inside the pre-workout to get better blood flow, but you also have the caffeine in there kind of restricting that blood flow a little bit, so they're fighting each other. Although I still like pre-workout and I'll still use it, I'll still recommend it for people that are kind of dragging and they need that motivation and kind of that extra kick to get inside the gym. But on top of that, I'll take a pump agent, which I actually ran out of, so I don't even have it with me or I can't show you. But I'll either take like a pump agent, pill form, like a capsule, or a powder. Powder I like a lot more just because you can mix, a scoop of pre-workout in there and then I'll add an extra 1 or 2 scoops of pump agent just to have extra blood flow in case the caffeine or the high stimulant pre-workout that I'm taking is restricting my blood flow a little bit. And on top of that, I'll add in 5 grams of creatine that I take daily. I don't take creatine year round, but creatine actually is one of the most studied supplements in all of the supplement industry. It's got the most studies on it, so we know 100% it works. I think that everyone kind of can agree on that now. Like all the studies are out there that pretty much prove that over and over again. This right here is called Crealkaline by EFX. It's just a fancy name for like a buffered creatine, but really all the studies that show that creatine works is based off of the original, which is creatine monohydrate. So I don't really care what creatine I take. This is just a convenient one that I ended up seeing and wanted to try. GI Advantage. Basically, this is a gastrointestinal support, basically meaning that it helps calm down bloat. I'll have certain refeed days while I'm dieting, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, however many days in a row that I'm dieting on a low-calorie diet, and I do have a larger meal. I'll actually take a few of these. I think the serving is actually 4 capsules, but I only take 2, because if I do eat a lot of food at one point that I'm not used to, I could, Hey, my bad. So camera's battery actually died and I said, fuck that, I'm not waiting any longer. It's almost 7 o'clock now. I had to put the battery on the charger to let it charge for a little bit. Almost got through all the supplements except protein and my sleep agent that I take sometimes at night if I have trouble sleeping, which is usually just melatonin. That's pretty much it. But I gotta show you guys what I made to cap off my calories for the day. I got 100 grams of liquid egg whites mixed with 1 whole egg, fried, 2 Sara Lee toasts, and then 2 slices of bacon cut in halves so that I could put those on there and make like a breakfast sandwich. I'm about to put you guys on. If you guys want low calorie bread, this is a tip. Delight Sara Lee's low calorie bread. You can find it at Target, Walmart. Literally 9 carbs per slice. So for 2 of these, 18 carbs, 1 fat, 5 protein, and then I put a little bit of this, I can't believe it's not butter spray, on the bread to kind of moisten it up and cool it down some. This is still hot and it's kind of cooling down some, but I'll show you what it looks like when I make it and split it in half. I'm about to make this look aesthetic and then I'll finish the rest of the supplement video. Just stack that bad boy up. Look at that. Dude. Whoa. Don't be running off on me, man. I'm about to split this baby in half and show you. Look at that. That is what a breakfast sandwich is supposed to look like. I prefer sausage on my sandwiches, to be honest. But that right there, let me get that out of the way. That needs to go on Instagram. I might post that on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram so you can see this post right here. Woo! Dang, I feel good after that. I didn't watch the last clip and I didn't let the battery charge a long time anyway, so I don't know if this is gonna shut off again. I'm gonna try to get through this quick though. Pre-workout, creatine, pump agent, blah, 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 whatever I was saying, just do it, okay? Just do it. You're gonna get a pump, you're gonna have some energy, you're gonna get big from the creatine. I think last thing is one of the things I've been taking for ever since I started lifting, the original OG protein isolate. I get 100% whey protein isolate. I don't get any other blends of protein because this is the highest quality form of protein that you can get, the fastest digesting, the most bioavailable. I take this directly post-workout. Anytime I train, and on non-training days, I'll still take it, just kind of maybe after I get done with some cardio or like an activity of some sort. This sits very light on the stomach. It's not meant to replace a meal. All it does is help you get a little bit more protein. I'll take 1 to 2 scoops every single day of this, or I'll mix it in my oats on non-training days to still get a higher amount of protein. 25 grams per scoop. I don't take any other casein or hydrolyzed whey or whey concentrates. 100% isolate is what I've always taken. It's just the leanest route to go. Generally, there's little to no fat, little to no carbs, maybe like trace carbs or fats, but like 1 gram maybe of each. So pretty unsubstantial there, but 25 grams of protein around there per scoop. I'll take 2 right now, so I'll get 50 grams of protein per day. And then the last thing I told you about was the sleep. I actually just picked this up from Raw. This is just a sleep agent that has melatonin in it, or I have actually melatonin gummies that I'll take at the same time, where I'll do like 5 to 10 milligrams of melatonin if I have a late night or I've taken a lot of caffeine and I can't quite like calm down and get ready for bed, or I'm having restless sleep. This just helps me sleep a little bit deeper, helps me get into that REM sleep, help me wake up kind of feeling ready for the day. All of the supplements that I take, I recommend some of the ones, like I said, that I take every single day. A lot of these I don't recommend. You just kind of be like spending your money on them just for like very yielding little benefit out of them. So just kind of look them up if you are curious about any of them, or if you have certain goals. They could assist you, but like I always say, I always want to preach food first. Get all your nutrients and your micro and macros from your food first. Any nutrient gaps that you have in your diet, like if you're cutting and you're not getting enough nutrients, these can help, but they're not any, magic pills or powders that are going to make you look any different. If your food's not on track and your training's not on track and your sleep and your stress, your water intake, all of that plays a role. So I would just say, first and foremost, eat your food first, nail your diet, and then if you have any other suspicion that you could be doing better or optimize your lifestyle, look into these products. They can absolutely help fill those nutrient gaps in your diet, but diet is always first. That is it for this video, guys. I'm feeling good. I might go on a walk. My belly's full from that sandwich. I love sandwiches. You guys can send me sandwiches if you want, or gift cards to sandwich shops. I love sandwiches, burgers, things like that. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, never mind. I'm not done. OptiGreens. I take 2 scoops of those a day. That's basically just like a greens powder if I'm not getting in enough like vegetables in my diet, which right now I am because I'm eating pretty clean, and I usually add in some asparagus, spinach, lettuce, things like that, tomatoes. But if there's a day where I'm not getting enough of those in, or if there's a day where I feel like I'm bloating a little bit, then I'll have some of those OptiGreens just to kind of get my micronutrients in and help me digest stuff better. I'll take that 1 to 2 times a day, a scoop with 1 or 2 meals. That's pretty much it. Pretty simple. That is it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like button, follow, subscribe. You can comment down below if you want to see anything else. I am currently still 23 days away from my competition, so I'm really pushing the envelope. I'm trying to get a lot leaner while also keeping my muscle, also trying to upload content. I'm just super tired all the time, I feel like, so I apologize if these videos are super boring, but I'm trying to give you as much info as I can through this prep because I really enjoy doing this. But if there's anything else you guys want to see, drop them in the comments below. Be sure to like this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm about to go try not to eat everything else in my kitchen. Much love, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Shit, I already dropped so much. I'm done with this.